Blackboard Ultra is a streamlined version of the Collaborate virtual meeting software. Despite the name, Ultra is a simple interface that makes moderating your online meetings easier. Let's start out with a real benefit of Ultra, scheduling. You can schedule your Ultra sessions in your Blackboard course. Under Course Tools, you'll find the link to Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. You may have to make Blackboard Collaborate Ultra available by going to Tool Availability on the Customization menu. Clicking the link takes you to the Ultra scheduling interface. To create a new session, hit the plus icon and give your session a name. You can have sessions repeat. Imagine that you want to hold virtual office hours every Tuesday from 3 to 4 p.m. So you can choose how the session repeats. Once you click Save, the session will appear on the schedule. Once scheduled, the meetings can be customized by clicking the circular menu. You can add a description, determine the roles your guests will play, and find a link to the session that you can provide to participants. You can also determine what you want your participants to do, from sharing audio to drawing on the whiteboard or sharing files. That really varies according to what kind of meeting you want to hold. For example, do you want participants to be able to draw on the whiteboard to solve a math problem? Or do you simply want to demonstrate how to solve the problem? You will use these permissions to set up your session. Then click Save. When a session is available, you can click Join Room to enter the room as moderator. I generally let folks enter the room 15 minutes before the session begins so they can check if their audio and webcam are working properly. Let's take a look at the Ultra interface. You have a central panel with 4 icons. The first, My Tools, gives you access to My Settings, which goes to the Collaborate panel. The other 3 icons are to set your audio and webcam, which you can toggle on and off, and an icon for raising your hand in the session. On the Collaborate panel, you have access to the list of participants. You will see them log in before and during the session, so you will probably want to verify that participants' audio and webcam are working, and your audio and webcam are being picked up on their devices. I always verify that my audio and webcam are functioning properly when I first enter the room. You can also go to Settings later to do the same tests. The next tab in the Collaborate panel is used to share content. You can open up a blank whiteboard where you can draw simple shapes and forms and add text on the fly. You can also zoom in and out to optimize the legibility of the content. You can also share a particular application or your entire computer screen. So you can have an application open on your desktop and then share it. This will allow you to demonstrate how computer software works, for example. You can simply share your computer screen and navigate to content on the web you wish to present. This functionality, however, is only available in Chrome or Firefox version 49 and above. However, participants can view the shared application without having these browser versions. If you tried to share an application using Firefox 48 or below, for example, you'll see an error message indicating that this functionality is not available. You should recommend that participants use Chrome and clearly indicate the preferred browser in all your communications when setting up a session. Share Files allows you to upload a PDF, PowerPoint, or images into Ultra. The process is simple. Just drag and drop your file into Ultra, and that file will be uploaded and processed. The upload will take a few moments for a small file or a correspondingly longer time for bigger files. You then choose Share Now to share those files with participants. If you've given them permission to do so, participants will be able to use their markup tools on their device. For example, you might upload a mind map template for participants to brainstorm. You can also use your tools to mark up the page. One thing to keep in mind, if all participants have access to modify, any participant can clear the screen of anyone else's work. You can also share polls with participants. You open the polling feature, then choose what kind of poll question you want. You can start a discussion by asking your participants their opinion on something. You would either have to have a PowerPoint slide or a PDF page, however, with options to serve as a poll question. The polling feature does not work on some mobile devices. The last option is to add participants to groups and then let them meet separately to collaborate, then bring them back into the main room later. You can simply drag and drop participants into groups. To the far left on the Collaborate panel, you have a chat button. You have two options, to chat with everyone or chat with moderators. If you want to change permissions, you can return to the participant screen and click the contextual menu to the right of the participant's name. You can make someone a moderator with full control of the settings or allow someone to be the presenter. You can remove someone from the session or mute them. Finally, you can make someone the closed captioner if you have someone with special needs or a group of folks for whom English is not their first language. Finally, you have a settings panel that lets you adjust audio and notification settings. Here you can set your speaker and the microphone volume and get the phone number for the ability to use your phone for audio. To use the phone option, you would click the phone option, dial the number, and enter the session PIN. So, to conclude this session, we should call attention to the strengths of Ultra. The scheduling in Ultra couldn't be simpler, and its integration into Blackboard is very useful. The Ultra version is good for up to 250 participants, and you have the option of recording your sessions. The Ultra version no longer uses Java, so it is easy to access. You can do demos quite easily, talk over your slide decks, conduct office hours, lecture, or give a presentation.